coming here is always welcome because it'll open up a lot of opportunities for you.
One thing, big learning, guys, experience in India.
Yes.
That is what Ashok is saying was helpful. Yeah. So when people say no, India experience doesn't matter at all, that's also a lie.
I am doing in one of the, as a teacher I'm doing. So
Okay.
It's for computing itself.
How did you find these opportunities where you've been interviewing at? What has been the process that you've been following? Why did you pick UK as a country and Liverpool as a city? So welcome guys, we are here on Study Abroad with Piyush and in this beautiful setting here in University of Liverpool, and we met our friend here from Bangalore who's also doing his masters here, and we'd like to understand from him and get his viewpoint on studying in the UK. So welcome to our channel. Why don't you introduce yourself, your name, where you're from exactly, and what were you doing back in India, and what are you studying here?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Ashok.
Hi, Ashok.
I'm basically from Bangalore. And prior to this, I was working with Oracle.
With Oracle?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
So we worked.
How
for
many years did you work?
Close to 6 years.
6 years, oh
Yeah,
nice.
I was working, so I had a pretty good, experience in my
Right.
And after that, since I want to grow into technical side of it, I chose Masters in Advanced Computer Science. So that's one
And
of
what
the
role
reasons.
were you doing in India?
I was into BA role, so it was like tech ops.
Okay.
Like I was into technical side of it, but it was more dominating with operations.
Okay.
So one of the key things was that.
So now you wanted to go into deeper tech.
Yeah.
So you said that you'll come and study masters in advanced computing.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the key things.
And so of course that's for career growth, for
Yeah.
skill development. You made a good choice to do a masters. But 6 years, after
Yeah.
doing 6 years, it's a bit challenging always. But why did you pick UK as a country and Liverpool as a city?
Firstly, I'll just go with Liverpool
Yeah.
because when I was doing a bit of research about which location to choose, because I reached out to a couple of people when they said that Liverpool is pretty fair and small, and people each other know wherever you are. So one of the key thing was that, and secondly, as a Liverpool university, I like the module which they have, and that is a secondary choice that just made it. And yeah, I came in Jan.
Yeah.
I don't regret the choices that I made.
Yeah.
It is pretty good.
So your main objective was that you wanted like slightly a more compact city. Bangalore can be, you can be stuck in traffic for hours. Could be the case in London, but then you wanted a more compact city, and you liked the modules. So you went with the you did your research for different schools. You like the modules here, and that's why you picked it.
Yeah.
And why UK? Why not US, for example? That's like
Okay. Firstly, right, so I had my options very clear because I wanted to be a bit of like, I'm at the age wherein like, I have my wife as well.
So you're married, right?
Yeah. So for both of us, it's kind of friendly. And that's why, and moreover, it's pretty like closer to my hometown. If something goes back also, I have to.
you can get back to
Yeah.
India faster.
Faster.
It's shorter, so your wife
Shorter.
gave you the, allowed you to study for 1 year.
And yeah, mainly it's 1 year.
1 year.
I can't afford to like, go beyond 1
For
year.
1 year.
1 year is absolutely fine to take those steps forward. Yeah.
And a lot of students who come to us, they are married, and they have to
Yes.
make this choice. Either the husband or the
Yeah.
wife, and Do you think it is worth the pain that you are taking right now?
See, right now I'm in the process.
Yeah.
I cannot affirm that, but whatever I've seen here for 4 months, so I'm loving the process. And secondly, the opportunities where I am looking forward to, I've already given 2 interviews.
Okay.
So wherein what happened there was my experience back home helped me a lot.
Okay.
For me to get those
opportunities,
interviews, I went till the 3rd rounds or so, but then they had this restrictions wherein when you are in the middle of the
Course,
uni,
yeah.
cannot take you. So
Yeah.
apparently they came back to me and they said, hey, look, you're good at it, but come back to us maybe in September or so.
No, but I hear this story from a lot of students who get these kind of no's during their course.
Yes.
But then they become very quick yeses because the company's already evaluated you.
Yeah.
So if you have enough of those no's, because you're not having the right visa, then one of them would be hiring when you are graduating.
Exactly.
So that will be that's a great opportunity.
Yes.
And I think for that, one thing, big learning, guys, experience in India.
Yes.
That is what Ashok is saying was helpful. So when people say no, India experience doesn't matter at all, that's also a lie.
It is.
It is
I mean, for me,
of course.
it fairly worked.
Yeah, it fairly worked.
For
Especially
me-
because it was at Oracle, which is a globally renowned
Yeah.
organization. And tell us that, did the name of University of Liverpool, did that play a role, or you think the university name actually doesn't matter.
I'll just stick on to my
Yes.
my role category because in my case, yes, it did. Because when I said that I'm in the Liverpool, at least for a second, they just think, okay, fine, he's from that university. He should be fairly good. That's what helped me to get that interview in my case.
So in your case, even in the tech domain,
Yeah.
you felt that University of Liverpool brand mattered. So again, that's sort of a bit of a contradictory thing that we have heard from other students. But yes, everyone has their own experience, and that's why you need to listen to many conversations. So the brand helped you.
Yeah, it helped.
And how did you find these opportunities where you've been interviewing at, and what has been the process that you've been following?
Okay, firstly, when I say the university, so I attended this events. They had all these networking events. I went through all the events and I found the person who was alumni there. So that person, kind of helped me. He told me, hey, look, why don't you check on the career side? I don't know if my time was fine or something. And then I happened to find them on the career side. I emailed the HR and the HR was like, they sent back, okay, fine, why don't you come for an interview? So that's how I found out. First day, I just wanted to tell you that this Liverpool University has a good sort of alumni network. So that helped me a lot.
That helped you a lot. So what's helping is definitely the alumni network.
Yeah.
And that's why we go to these old universities for. The new ones, we say they are new because the problem is not that professors are very old, they already have done, but the alumni base is smaller for the newer schools.
Yeah.
So when you're going for top universities, the biggest asset that they're going to give you for life is their alumni, alumni connect.
Yes.
And they expect you to be paying back as well. So, so university has been organizing events,
Yes.
which of course if you don't go to, they are useless. You have to go to those events, and you met an alumni that could help you. And so also now looking at it more from a little, tactical point of view. When you are here now, how are you managing your costs? How much is cost of living, accommodation, otherwise, groceries and other expenses? And are you doing any kind of part-time work as well, or you've decided not to?
So the stay where I'm staying, I pay $450 per month, and groceries put together tops to 100.
100.
So $550 I cover
Everything. And 450 is like an individual room, like a private room?
En-suite. Yeah.
En-suite.
Yeah. So I covered that.
So it's an en-suite, it's a private room with an attached bathroom,
Yes.
Common kitchen.
A common kitchen and living.
And
common kitchen and living.
But that's pretty good. £450 in a city like Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
So what I did was I just took a bicycle.
Okay.
So it was somewhere around £90. So which helps me to navigate
Yeah.
throughout
So
the
you,
city.
so you invested in a bicycle. That's a very good tip.
Yeah.
Because everything is so close by
Yeah, it's
in
close
Liverpool,
by.
but it saves. Yesterday night when we landed here by the train. We came here at around 11:30. It showed us 25 minutes by walk, 20 minutes by car, and 7 minutes by bicycle.
Exactly.
So that was the fastest mode of transportation.
Yes.
So that's a great idea. Invest in a bicycle, £90.
Yes.
And
I mean, you get lesser than that.
you
but
can get lesser than that. He got a good one. Working for 6 years, has its benefits.
Yeah.
So you took a bicycle that also helps you get around faster.
Yes, absolutely.
And are you doing any part-time work?
Yes, I am doing. So I am doing in one of the, as a teacher I'm doing. So it's
Okay.
for computing itself.
Okay.
So again, my
Within the
experience-
university?
It's not within the university. So I actually tutor. So weekly 20 hours, 16 hours, sorry.
Okay.
So I have to teach them in person. So it's associated with a teaching institute.
Wow.
So because when I had applied to them, again, we had some interviews and everything. So I teach there. 16 hours I do. per
16
week.
hours. And how much do they pay per hour?
Per hour, it's a basic ones like 12.5.
12.5.
Yeah.
So the pay is not that extraordinarily high, but they give you 16 hours, and that you're still involved in computing.
Yes.
And you don't have to do some of the other jobs which
Yes.
otherwise students do. So what a great crack, man. 16 hours consistently
16
in the tutoring will continue to happen. So you're working part-time, and that covers practically your living expenses here now?
Most of it
Most of
covers. Yeah.
So experience not only helped him in getting calls from jobs, not only getting admission in the University of Liverpool, but also getting a part-time job as a tutor, as a teaching assistant. And did you also have to give some examinations, like some certifications for becoming a tutor?
Yeah, the tricky part there was, it was actually an internship. So basically it was like, a full-time internship for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But the problem is, since I had the visa restrictions again, so they didn't, the university will not give you permission. I checked with the university as well. Hey, look, I'm getting an internship.
Yeah.
So they also said you cannot do it. Even they were like, okay, fine, we're restricting the working hours. So it's weekly thrice.
Yeah.
Weekly thrice I have to do, which is again like 16 hours.
In total.
Yeah, in total. And yes, I had to go through the interview process. It's not so easy because it's again behavioral questions. So these questions are very tricky. So if you are going to answer like just how in your own senses, so it's very tricky. So you will have to really get into their shoes and try to address.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's again very interesting, and again he got an internship here. Did the university have a role to play in this, or did you venture out and found this on your own?
I found it on my own.
You found it on your own. And where did you find this opportunity?
So there is one leading learning organization. So again, they had come to our, uni. So again,
Guys,
I had to follow up.
Guys, see, if you are not attending the events that are happening in the uni, you don't know what can turn into what, So be out there, connect with people, and I will again give the credit back to the uni because they are organizing all these events. And they're bringing all these organizations to come onto your campus to meet with you guys. Fantastic. Now, let us delve into a little bit into the longer term future of what you're doing. You're studying advanced computing.
Yes.
What are the opportunities that you are targeting? And what is it that you are looking? What kind of jobs are you looking to get into?
Yeah. So my primary target roles are like DevOps and a bit more into AI related roles, which is DevOps integrated with AI roles. So those are the roles that I'm looking at. And next one is cloud computing.
Cloud computing.
Yeah.
And any target companies that you might have?
I'm primarily looking into like healthcare sectors at the moment. If healthcare sectors, maybe healthcare sectors and finance. Finance maybe in the areas of Manchester.
Right. So you're looking at banks and their tech side of it,
tech
and healthcare tech.
Yes.
And so that's fantastic. And I think health tech has also got a lot of opportunities here. And any advice to the students who are looking to still come to the UK when the whole world is saying there are no jobs and what the hell are you doing, taking loans to come to UK? Do you think it's still a good choice, and any words of advice for them?
Firstly, for somebody who's actually planning or come to, I would really advise them to retrospect, is this really the course that they would want to? Yeah, coming here is always welcome because it'll open up a lot of opportunities for you. But having a bit of experience, at least 1 year or 2 years, will be definitely helpful for you because that will be a stepping stone. And second, in the area that you would want to upskill, be very sure of it because the university will offer a wide range. For example, you have computing, AI, ML, and other categories. Yeah. So it's up to you to specialize in one category. Do not just do everything. No.
So guys, especially fantastic Ashok that you're saying this. There are courses which are called Masters in Marketing, Digital Marketing, AI, Machine Learning, and Data Analytics. I mean, there are like 8 courses that are going to be happening. So you can't become a master of 4 things by doing that. So absolutely keep your focus razor sharp. Know what you want to specialize in because this is a job market of specialists.
Yes.
And if you know, Ashok has a plan not just only of what he wants to do, but the industry that you want to do it in and the location which he's going to be targeting. Yes. So if your focus is razor sharp and you're out there, you're meeting people, you're out there connecting with everyone, the opportunities can become a lot more accessible. And of course, having some prior experience will be a very, very strong value add, not just in terms of showcasing, but also in giving you the clarity on what you want to specialize in. Because if you come with no plan, time will fly by here.
Absolutely. 1 year, it's really packed. And when people are, when I was back in India, when I was like thinking, okay, just 1 year, we have 12 months.
Yeah.
But really, I'm telling you, I just came in Jan, it's already like May mid. So my first semester is getting over. So the exams coming up next week.
Right.
So it'll be done.
Right.
End of May, I'm done. So first semester is totally done. So the point is that the course is very rigorous.
Right.
Brush up your technical capabilities, communication capabilities, your job search capabilities, work on your resumes, and work on your part-time. So all of this put together, so it's going to equip you when you go back as well. For example, if they want to return also, it's fine. Yeah. But at the end of the year 1, you are very much equipped to manage your time.
Absolutely.
Because this 5 months for me, it taught me that time is most valuable. So I cannot invest time in just random scrollings or anything. So that's my key takeaway. So
guys, what we are doing here it's an expensive thing. Time is money, and Ashok has given us his time just so that you guys can learn from his experience and maybe value it and be better prepared for your journey here. And if you want to keep hearing more such conversations, candid, truthful, and insightful, then do subscribe to our channel, and it will help you in making better decisions for your study abroad choices. And if you still have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'm going to answer personally each one of them for you guys. And thank you, Ashok, for taking our time, brother. And what we've been also doing is interviewing professionals in UK. And on this trip, we have interviewed two people in the tech domain. One is an engineer at Meta who started his career at Google in the UK. And the other one is heading product for Octopus Energy, which is one of the largest electrical company. Maybe not of your interest, but if you want, I'll be happy to connect you with them.
Absolutely.
And like you said, connecting with people, networking, possibly lead to more opportunities.
Absolutely, I love that.
Would love to pay back for the time that you have shared with us. And thank you everyone for watching. If you want to build a career, like Ashok said, be focused, specialized, and get some work experience before you come to the UK.
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel, and I will see you all in the next video.